Right lads, welcome to Victoria 3 where we are playing as Lanfang, but we have every single technology unlocked. Do not want to click this reset button. So whilst this comes with significant boons, like for example it's the year 1838, because obviously it took me a little bit of time to unlock every single tech, we have electricity, we have flash freezing, compression ignition, oil turbines, we've got everything. But on the flip side, we've also, discovered human rights, and that's bad for us because we've not been able to enact any of the laws as you would gradually approach that point. So I have no idea what's going to happen here. We have an illegitimate government, which I need to switch over now. We do start out with a couple of different power structure stuff here. So we've got a presidential republic, census suffrage, culture exclusion. For those of you who don't know, Lanfang was a sort of bit of a merchant thing set up to take advantage of the gold of Borneo. I believe. I could be wrong. So firstly, there's the Communist Manifesto. Should we turn communist? Sure, we'll go communist. Why not? Unite indeed. They want us to abolish serfdom. I will happily abolish serfdom. So despite our technological know-how, we still have a very small population of 74,000. Our GDP, our standard of living, sorry, is plummeted because I've not done anything for the last 2 years. And we should probably do something about that. So what are we lacking? We're under the Qing, right? We are indeed. Okay. Get rid of that as soon as possible. Do we have even a barracks? I have a barracks. Okay. So we're going to have slightly better troops because we can go straight to squad infantry. The downside being, I don't think we can afford any of these things because no one's going to have built radios. So we are limited. But like if I was Qing, for example, right now with unlocked tech, that's great. I could just put my industry to good use. But the challenge here is, yeah, we have access to all this tech, but no one else can build it but us. So anything we don't build ourselves, it's not going to help us too much. We've actually got a declining population. Okay. Right, well, we'll sort out our armies and stuff later. Chemical weapons specialists. I've never had all the tech unlocked. Okay, well, first things first, let's just sort out... God, we have a 0%... Wait, do we not have a port? We don't have access to the Qing market. We have a port. So why do we have 0% access? Yeah, okay, that'll be why. Alright, well, let's set up our domestic industries first. What do we have here? Logging camps. Okay, so we've got wood. Sure, let's get some wood going. Yeah, I can't imagine people are happy. Yeah, everyone's miserable. We've given them the gift of knowledge. And with that knowledge, they've looked around and figured out, wait, hang on. Life sucks. Hopefully this happens pretty soon. I need to get some of my laws up and running. Let's grab ourselves a construct. There we go. Nice. That was a construction site. And we have a revolution. The military. Okay, well, we can change that. I'll include you in government. Okay, local police force would make you happy. What about dedicated? Militarized police force. You'd really like that. Okay, let's do that to make you happy. Do I even want to go for a logging camp stuff first? Maybe I just go straight for industry and then import what we need. Not that we have that much bureaucracy. Can we even import anything? 22 convoys. Okay, right. Yeah, we're going to have to build domestically. This sucks. I've got all this knowledge and I can't use it. Can you just go ahead and lose this war, please? Thank you. Okay, so I could get arc welded buildings, but I don't think it's going to help me too much. Wages. I don't tax anything. I don't think I can afford this extra construction center. Gold is our main... Oh, God. We're a gold-based economy. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, resource industry it is. Does that help at all? No? Okay, let's get rid of this. I can't downsize it because of the ongoing revolution. I will also warn you, I am very ill at the moment, so I may make questionable decisions. We accept it, and we move on. Standard of living is all over the place. It was really low at one point. It was like down here, which was like some of the worst around, and now it's come back up to number 2 in the world. Sure, let's raise the standard of living, why not? Okay, I think we need to go straight for war machines. No. Like, I don't think primary, because we only have 75,000 people. I don't think primary is the way to go. I think we have to go for industry and then import what we need. So if we go like textile mills, we can make this textile mill like the best possible, right? Fairly certain at least. Because dyes should be cheap because we're Qing, or we're in the Qing market. Go ahead and pay everyone a bunch of money. Okay, militarized police force. Now what do we do next? I want to get away from traditionalism because our government do not allow for that. So we need... Okay, we need the... liberals to win the next election. Trade unions are unhappy. Well, I've supported you. I don't know what you need to do. I suppose better. Slavery. Do we have slavery enabled? No, we don't. See, we're good. Closed borders. We need to change that to no migration controls. I want to get to combat. I think once we get things... Oh, yes, migration attraction, please. Once we get things going, we should be good. Oh, that's double migration attraction. Triple migration attraction. That's what? Like 200% migration attraction? Let's go ahead and grab greener grass as well. Yeah, look at that. Migration of 88. Our population, people just flooding in. +2 standard of living. Sounds good to me. Get that number 1 worldwide. For a second there, it said the upper strata was starving. We don't have an upper strata. We don't have enough people for an upper strata. We can improve our logging camps. There's no such thing as engines right now. Let's just get it publicly traded from now. I think a cargo port's probably quite a good idea. We need tools and artillery. Well, artillery is sort of unnecessary right now. Okay, we'll get tools from the Spaniards. Doesn't have enough clippers. People. 4 clippers from the Russians. We don't need any convoys for that because... Don't think about it, it's fine. We need tools. We get that from the Brits. All right, we get interventionism. Wait, who's in government now? I don't understand why we can change it. I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to go straight ahead and get interventionism. All right, this will hopefully be our big money maker here. This is the one. This is it. Going to pull us out of our debt. Our president has to resign. Wonderful. Okay, I believe you're doing your job. You're the number 1 in the world. And you're the second most productive building in the world. Excellent. Okay, we just need more tools. And more people. We need more tools. So we're productive when we get going. I might get rid of you then. Because you're kind of... Why have we got a level 2? You're employing people that don't really need to be employed. And you don't really make anything. That was my mistake, I think. Okay, we have an election. Social Democratic Party look like they're going to win. Hopefully they do. I go ahead and bolster them. Construction takes a long ass time. Okay, I think the barracks needs to go. Because those are people who should be employed elsewhere. I've never seen that before. Enact property women. What is wrong with you? Oh, right, okay. Man, that looks bad. I always forget that property women is a step up from legal guardianship. Please give me legitimacy. By God, do I need it. It means I can build gold mines, but our debt situation's, yeah, not looking great. I'm hoping because our guys actually have money. If I can get to interventionism, then they'll pay for some of the construction costs, right? Well, not as much. Like, I probably always prefer laissez-faire for that amount. That reason, sorry. But, I mean, that's neither here nor there. Things with my nose being in this block, I can hear my own, like, I can hear my own thoughts. That's how ill I am. No, I can, like, hear the vibrations in my skull when I'm talking. And I hate it. Alright, you have a deficit of tools. Well, fortunately for you, I'm building tools. I think I just built it. Okay, let's do this one, and then order in the iron. We don't have any coal, so we can't do anything about that. And we'll make it publicly traded. We're going communist, but with a bunch of capitalists in charge. Look, don't think about it too hard. Okay, so let me show you around the current state of Lanfang. First up, our population boomed. You know why that is? Because I managed to implement both no migration controls and also multiculturalism, which means people are flooding in at an astounding rate. Let me show you my migration. Every week, 727 immigrants. So our population increases by around 20% every single year, which is kind of insane, which is why I have 234,000. Our GDP has kind of gone up, and I've been trying to get an electricity thing going now. Oh, for God's sake. The issue is every time one of our neighbors has an issue with war or something, we also get a devastation, which I think is so stupid. I hate that. Obviously, we're part of the same state, so mechanically it makes sense, but it's just useless to us. Okay, so we have all of our infrastructure set up such that we can produce electricity. All right, we've got the steel, we've got the motor industries, and we have power plants. Who's ready to destroy their economy? All right, let's see. Can we get enough electricity for this to be viable? We can, it looks like. Okay, now we need tools. Sure, there's something we can do with you. Steel tools. There you go. Assembly lines. We don't have any oil. Huh. Oh, one thing I did do is this. So I was thinking we need people, right? We need better population. So why not just get colonialism? So that's what we're doing. It's going to take us a while. Oh, I also got free trade because we were importing a lot and enabled protectionism, proportional taxation. Yeah, it's just kind of been going through the motions. But now, hopefully, we should start to take off a little bit. He says as his economy starts to crumble. We give a lot to Qing. I don't think our economy is advanced enough for this. The steel maybe, but coal is just so... God, I'm going to have to upgrade my port, which is incredibly expensive. Wait, if I switch my construction over to... That would cost me way too much. I can't afford that. I think, because I got electricity, right? This is the #1 most productive building in the world. And here's the #2. Yeah, people are getting employed elsewhere. Okay, steel's expensive now, because that's expensive. Excellent. Are you expensive? Electricity. I can get assembly lines, but it's the oil. I need oil. Where would oil be? Someone find me oil. I don't like how much effort I have to go to. So to find oil, right? To see what... and I'm assuming I'm doing something wrong. So please correct me. Oh, God, my economy's doing something wrong right now. But I'll fix that in a second. Maybe I should fix that now. Jesus Christ, what happened? What the hell happened? You suddenly skyrocketed. Wages. Oh, my God. It's because I created a port, didn't I? Ports are expensive. Okay, well, that's mostly sorted. Yeah. So the main issue was that we were having a cyclical problem whereby electricity was getting expensive, right? Which would stop production of clothing, which would tank our economy, as you can see around here. And then this is me fixing it, and it goes up because I realized suddenly, oh yeah, we can just increase the levels of productions and things. Like coal is the most expensive thing, right? So I need coal. But I can switch over to the electric arc process, which makes electricity more valuable, thereby making electricity of higher value products. So then engines can actually be profitable because they're really expensive product. There's a lot of cyclical things going along. And I can make money by just pausing the construction queue. Here's the issue. 2 things. We run out of convoys, and ports are way too expensive for us to just expand willy-nilly. Number 2, we need coal. We have a distinct lack of any sort of coal. And this guy doesn't have any. Do you have any? So if we show production on the map, we can see that Qing, whilst being the 8th most largest producers, because no one really has much coal. It's all produced around here, particularly in northern Britain, obviously. But if you look at the, obviously, well, consumption, we're pretty high. If you look at potential, sorry, there's a potential over here, right on our little island. Interestingly, if we attempt to attack them, Qing may side with us, which would be wonderful. We'll rely on them to do a naval invasion because we don't have a navy or an army for that matter. Okay, here's the point of contention. We're a tributary state, which limits our available convoys. Like I said, there's a lot of like hidden stuff. Like for example, if I try and import this, you can see the amount of convoys I have. Should be around what, 660? Or sorry, 880? But it's halved because we're a tributary. So being a tributary state is not only crippling our economy because we have to pay about 4k, which we really don't have. It's also limiting our convoys. So I think here's the plan. Conquer. Oh my god, they all part of the French market. Jeez. We conquer Banjar. And then we attempt to break free the Ming. Or the Qing, sorry. Because that should give us enough. Two issues with that. I don't know that the Qing will back me. And secondly, if they do and it goes to war, I don't know that Banjar we can even naval invade because we have to rely on the AI to do it. I'll offer an obligation for you to join me. I think they did. Yeah, okay, they did. Nice. They should back down. That's the hope. Okay. The British have joined them and the Spanish have joined us. This is rather... this is getting a little bit tricky. They are uncertain. Okay, Banjar did back down. Okay, good. Right, now. Well, do they have a port? They've got 5 ports. That might destroy our economy. Oh, these are like basic ports, though. They're not like the cargo ports. Oh, please, God. Okay, we are going to go into debt for a while, but that's okay. It's going to take 20 years to incorporate. Wonderful. We just need the coal, man. We don't need anything else. Why do you have 0 access? You have a port. Why do you have 0 access? Oh, they expect to be struggling and then said they're middling. They're very surprised at the standard of living. 767 from there. 783 there, which has doubled our population to increasing by what? 60,000 a year? Our population is now 800,000. Wait, how many people actually lived here? Oh, 200,000. Okay. I suppose we also have this, which is now our like most populous state. These guys just exist. I'm just waiting until I can't fill out that one anymore to just have this. The standard of living over there is not exactly great. Maybe I should build over here. I kind of feel bad. So we would be making money if it wasn't for the Qing. Let's start working on that. We'll declare an interest in West Africa. See if we can't start colonizing over there. Never had a mass conscription before. We'll give that a shot. Okay, so we get 3,000 every week, roughly. So our population grows by 156,000 every single year. Okay, and that compounds kind of with... that's not even including our birth rate. Okay, well, we've got mass conscription because I've never done that before. The phase count went out at some point. Don't know when that was, but I have downscaled our construction side of things whilst we get our footing. Coal is still ridiculously expensive. You know, let's just get 10 coal. How about that? Dude, if we had oil. Oh my god. Dynamite would also be an idea. I can't get sulfur anywhere. Okay, we also need to start working towards getting our independence. I don't know who Tong Mahai are. Is there an election ongoing? Who's Tong Mahai? Sure. Also, my... my armed forces have turned fascist, but they used to be the industrialists. Everyone's been, at some point or other, has been fascist. Right now, we're just a standard presidential republic. All right, where would we find oil? It just takes so long. Okay, so here's how I have to find out how to find oil, right? I need to go over here, find oil on this list. I need to action lock, click on details. Not worked. It worked before. How do I find where oil's being produced? I want to see the potentials, please. I hate the UI in this game. Show me. How do I find it normally? Okay, oil. There we go. That's where it's from, but I want to see potentials. Oh, I'm very close to swearing on this channel. I'm very, very close. Because it's usually simple. Oh, let me go over here. Oh, we have a shortage of coal. Let me just click on the market and then show consumption or potentials. But then when it comes to oil, that disappears. Right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to run on conscription. We're going to get ourselves... the most we can have, right, if you think about it, is a 50% loss. Right? So it maxes out 50%, which gives us plus 40 on offense defense, which is better than skirmish infantry, even if they were fully supplied. So let's just do that. We're going to give these guys the best possible things. And then we'll see if we can defend against, you know, the boys. That's kind of close to me, Chief. Get ready to rumble. May have to restart this. Fine. Expel diplomat. Oh my god, I'm fighting Russia as well. Of course I am. Okay, let's see. Well, Belugan back down for a second. I thought it was the Qing. Balloon. I don't know how to pronounce that. I just want independence. Your loyals, we get plus 15 offense defense. We have a tanks shortage. Does anyone produce tanks by any chance? Okay, we're still in the Qing market. My betting is that they won't turn up. And how complex this AI is. Our convoys sunk. You're sinking the Qing convoys. We're still part of the Qing market for now. He is rapidly declining. Okay, he did try land, but there we go, 94 defense. So yeah, we should be fine. I believe that counts for all of this land. Dude, that is like radically... okay, what? Oh, because we control 100% of our war goals. Because they haven't actually landed on us. We're getting significant bonuses. Okay, should be over soon. That's right, we're fighting the combined might of Russia, Qing, Tibet, the Sikh Empire, and Jambi coming out on top. Damn, we killed like 24,000 men. We lost like 100. No, I kind of want to stay in the positive whilst this happened. I don't really want to pause my economy. Look into the negative numbers. Bear in mind, when we split off from his control, our economy will tank because we're going to have to import stuff. That's why I need to make sure I'm not damaging relations with the Qing. I need to actually be improving relations. But we're at war, so I can't imagine that I'm allowed to improve relations whilst at war. Ah, I have expelled the diplomat. That might have been a mistake because I need... Well, we have dyes, I suppose. We need a silk. No, we don't. Yeah, we kind of do. Do I have the ability to create silk? Probably these are questions that I should have asked, you know, before independence. I don't think we do. But synthetic plants, because if I create a synthetic plant, that'll create dyes and also silk. So let's do that. Coal is still so expensive. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Okay, we have slipped into the negative here. That's okay. This is either going to destroy my economy or make it. We're either going to unhook ourselves or destroy it, I guess. We are down here. We're at the number two. I think we're the 20th. Around the 20th GDP. Yeah, the French GDP nowadays just isn't working. I feel like they took every single game where they realized, oh, the French are dominating every single time. Instead, let's just make the Austrians dominate. The market system is kind of weird as well because there's no geopolitics to it at all. Like, the Mexicans are in the Russian market. Why? I think we found a little summon here. And this should be the piece secured. Okay, now let's make sure we're importing everything because we need to re-import everything. This is why I needed free trade. This is why I desperately needed. So let's take stock of everything. What are we lacking in? Okay, we don't have grain. No, that's fine. Okay, fabrics and wood. We are lacking 600 fabrics, 200 or 300 wood. Coal will be fine on dyes. Iron, 100 iron. Okay, let me get my note, my pen and pen. Pen and pen? So acidic. All right, you know what? My brain's not going to work writing things down anyway. Let's go one by one. So we're going to need fabrics first. About 600. Who could provide 600 fabrics? No one. The British, maybe. Let's do the British. We need wood. 300 wood. We do 5. British. Okay. We need dyes, which can only be imported via Qing. Well, no, the Brits have dyes as well, but I kind of want the first. Nah, you know what? The British work. Try and get a trade agreement with them. Okay, that's dyes done. Iron. We need 200 iron. Russians? No, the Brits again. Okay. The British apparently just have everything. Pretty standard game for them. Silk we could probably only get from the Chinese. Well, no, the Brits are there as well, but not enough. I actually need both of yours. But like I said, we can synthetically create some stuff as well. We need some glass. Technically, we need coal. Pause our construction once we sort this out. All right, we run into the same issues we've had before, which is one of population as we just complete this colony. No, actually, we've still got rest of the island to do. This has been a godsend. This has been where most of our population exists. Because migration slowed down quite a bit. I say quite a bit. We're still getting like 483 in each province, roughly. Well, 210 in these two. Yeah, it's kind of slowed down a lot. So we've had to rely on the colonies, which I used to... I think the Netherlands just took it. Did I not notice? Was I the victim of an attack? And I had this province. I wanted to have like a nice like cutaway where I was like doing this stuff. You can see I'm doing this one. I wanted to have a nice cutaway where I show you, look, here's the progress you've made. But the Netherlands is just taking it from us. I reckon I was just not paying attention. They just did it. Okay. So let me take you through what's been going on. Advancing our economy just a little bit. Still subsidizing the steel mill. That's sort of the best way for us to produce steel. Electricity's dead cheap because I made a bunch of them. Pretty much all of like this stuff is cheap and we can export steel and engines and that sort of stuff. Britain hates us. They've embargoed us and then unembargoed us and embargoed us and unembargoed us a bunch. We'll see if they continue that. Of course, we're doing free trade so those little ones don't hurt us too much. We don't make anything off of tariffs. Oh, we've urbanized. Lovely. We've got to think about our next moves. First, I think we've got the cash. We start conquering. All right, let's get ourselves an actual army. And we're also going to need ourselves a navy. Do the navy first, because they're going to take ages to actually turn up. I could conquer the guys around me. However, most of them are in different markets already. Oh, you're not. What would be the benefit of conquering you? You have oil. We're in, boys! We're going for it! Now, we do have, you know, only one guy. Fine, because he's brave. I don't think I upgraded. No, I didn't. Okay, we're going to have to rely on conscripts. We have some decent stats. We've got to start building tanks. I just really, really want tanks. And aerial reconnaissance, sure. I don't have any of this stuff, but it's nice to dream, huh? Also, our standard of living's kind of dropped. Our GDP's been, like, up, but our... yeah, standard of living has not done too well. Stop visiting me from the colonies. I was actually really upset that they didn't give me this. Well, I had it. I genuinely must have lost the war and just didn't realize. Oh, they backed down. Okay, I didn't realize that. I reckon we've gone a bit of a spree. Let's go expand a bunch. We're gonna need men. That's what we need. Population. Oh, we need a chemical plant. Did I build one? I can't remember if I built one. I don't know if I did. Oh, I did. They're just over here. I need you to create a lot got into this. Because what I haven't done is this. More oil. Excellent. All right. Qing wants to have another go. Sure, mate. That's actually a bad thing for us. For the simple fact that a lot of our trade is with the Qing. Oh, okay, they've rivaled us. Loango natives. Our rivals in Siam have been arming Loango natives. Now, do I think that this guy can somehow... You know, let's try and build an arms industry. Why not? What do we need for tanks? Never built tanks before. It's such a really weird way of doing it. Okay, tanks. Who makes tanks? How do I produce tanks? I need aircraft as well. Oh, that was another thing I wanted to do. Development. Let's go to the naval base and get battleships, submarines, and battlefield tactics. Okay, so what do I need for battleships? I need ironclads. All right, which means I'm going to need a shipyard. Like I said, it's a very strange way of going about building this stuff, but our core industry is strong enough such that I can do things like this, and I've been doing it all game, right? Where I can create the demand first, which usually I don't do, because that's bad. Oh. Gritching abandoned their support. Yeah, I don't think that's gone well for you. Oh, thank you. And this is it still a split state? No. Yes, it is. North Borneo. I can go after Brunei now. I clicked on this, I thought my buildings had disappeared. Okay. That just gives us access to more population, right? And also livestock ranches and tea plantation. And now I need to switch over to what we want. Look, we got all the best tech. We've even got refrigerated rail cars. Okay, we're lacking some things. Explosives. Okay, we need more explosives. You're not making it. Make more explosives. I'll subsidize you. Just make the explosives. But consume. I don't really care about fertilizer. Make more explosives, less fertilizer. How about that? Sound good? Thank you. That's why you build up gold reserves. Because I've repeatedly crashed my own economy. Look, you can see my game plan. I switch to something, it gets better. I switch to something, it gets better. I switch to something. It's not a smooth ride in the slightest, being a part of this nation. Also, we can do Scramble for Africa. I forgot to say that. That's something I've been working towards. And I would have had 2 states, unincorporated states. Fortunately, I don't anymore. I'm really upset about that. Right, I'm gonna have to just like annex them directly. Meanwhile, we've got Revolutionary Scandinavia. The North Germans have formed. That's the first time I've seen them in a while. Under their queen, Von Elizabeth Von... That's too many Vons. There were too many Vons there. I need more chemical plants. Thank you. Right. Now, how are our... Where did I build those? Over here? Yeah, probably the one with the populace. Okay. Well, action rifles. I'll get rid of the subsidies later when I'm not hurting. Bear in mind, I got super low taxes and like super high wages and stuff. Just to try and burn money, which I can switch over later. How do I make tanks? What the hell makes tanks? I've never done this before. War machine industries. That's the one we need. And also a railway. Where's that other shipyard? Is it built? Did I build one? Pretty sure I did. This is just my trade place. Okay. I definitely built a shipyard. A second one. Because that's going to be my military one. Industry. Good to actually get things going. A lot of this has been a bit tedious. I will not lie to you. You're going to be my military one. Dark-colored steamships. Extensive military shipbuilding. Oh, great. Watch out the river. I hate this event. Okay, we'll lose the prestige. Don't care about prestige. And we have ammunition. I never made an ammunition plant. God damn. Okay, we are running out of men. It means we need to fight North Borneo, known as Brunei, because they have access to population, right? Yeah, 269,000. Okay. Play, conquer state. North Borneo is part of the state, buddy. I am North Borneo. For context, this individual place is worth 14 million GDP. The rest of North Borneo, 657,000. You tell me which one's more valuable, despite the fact it's a split state. And there goes Brunei. So we now have... Oh, what? What's this a split state of, then? It's a split state of West Borneo. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's really awkward. Okay, just incorporate you. It's going to take 20 years. Of course it will. Just, don't worry. I'll... Oh, God. Looks like the Qing are actually going to fight this. I was hoping that they would back down. We're going to need an admiral. Does anyone actually make radios? No? Okay. Gonna need to do that. How does North Borneo have no people? Where are you employed? Did we kill them all? Oh, God. Oh, they're all employed in this... Yeah, that's not useful to me. I gotta keep building stuff because we have rich enough people that we have an investment. Let's export explosives. Always export guns to the Qing. We're selling guns to the guys fighting us. Yeah, it makes sense. Look, we're about profit. That sounds like a scandal. All right, let's get an admiral. That's what I was doing. Get the navy going. Crew admiral. Raid convoys over here. Can't afford all this infantry. Right, so we're fighting the Qing. It's... Yeah, okay. We have tanks. Well, not technically. Okay, let's... Where are my war machines? Okay, here you go. So you make... Prioritize aeroplanes. We want tanks. Never done this before, so I don't know how it works. 158 defense. Jesus. Plus the kill rate, I assume, is pretty high. Yeah, 84% kill rate to their 24. Okay. One thing we do need to do is make sure we have enough government administration for all this. Okay, what other markets do we need? Because otherwise I am just going to unlock this construction because we don't really use it. Ammunition, luxury clothes. All right, so here we go. Jesus, okay, glass. Did I not make an ammunition? Sure, I made. Okay, I did make one. How many people live here? 138,000. Perfect. I enjoy the fact that we're number 16 worldwide in literacy. We're not the greatest. We've already discovered everything, so no one really cares. Jesus Christ. I might actually lose this. Oh, it's going to be close. No, we won it. Okay, just the sheer amount of guns we had. How many did we kill? Like 20,000 to our 2,000. That's 10 to 1. That's a 10 to 1 KD. You can see because they have huts shooting at us, whereas we have cannons shooting. I hate that. Also, it's increasing our own devastation. Just because it's a split state. It doesn't make sense. It costs us way more than it's cost them in terms of money because we actually pay our troops. All right, we've got a lead shortage. Lead mines don't actually do anything. Nothing I could do is he takes back all the territory in one fell swoop. God, this front line is so bad. And the Qing troops have disappeared. But yeah, he took some of my land, which has increased devastation. Not now the Qing troops are back. Nope, they're gone. Okay. God, I hate that system so much. Okay. Losing a lot of money. Okay, let's try something like this. I don't think it's going to work, but we can try. God, we're going to have to sort this economy. Fortunately, like I said, we're a big enough economy that we have reserves and we have, like, the ability to borrow. Yeah, not ideal. Wait, we actually landed? Did not expect that one. 328 defense. Got my barracks for a sec. I think they're over here. Yeah, what the hell? Okay, it's just radios we need. Yeah, so it's only a 5% deficit. Jesus. Okay, so our troops are ridiculous. 328 defense. That is filth. Should we just not attack? Yeah, okay, let's just not attack. Victory, victory, victory. Oh, he's an expert defense strategist and also defense and depth specialist. Okay. Takes his time losing a battle. Okay, right. We're going to win this war if you just defend. Okay, well, having only 6 units fight, probably not going to be the way to win this. I'll be honest, especially when he's got 50 in the battle. I mean, you're putting up a good showing, Chief. I'm not going to lie to you, but that number's going down a lot slower than ours. Yeah, okay, I think that's gone. I probably should have kept advancing just to delay the inevitable. White peace. No, why would I do that? I'm actively in China. Very technically, I'm winning this war. I'm really giving a load of infamy to Britain right now. I would get at this event every couple of seconds. Apparently, it's only worth 10. What? That doesn't make any sense. I think we get forced out of China if we lose this battle. No, we still got one more province left. Advance, boy. Oh, you're currently engaged in battle. Yeah, this is the biggest one yet. He's got 8 offense. He's using peasants. He might actually hold out in time. Just hold, just hold. Just hold, buddy. What, you won? That's it. All right, we got Qing war operations. Excellent. Okay, we are almost bankrupt. I really need to fix this economy. I stayed in that war way too long. That was very unnecessary. Okay, right, so let's fix it. I'm gonna have to regress. Yeah, okay, so, right, so it turns out the main issue was subsidies. I was spending 100,000 on subsidies. Very easily rectifiable. Don't pay the subsidies. And you might think that might tank my infrastructure, and it has. Because I stopped subsidizing my railways and instead focused on making them profitable. Which, you know, hasn't really worked because I now need to do this. I'm going to make railways, or rail transportation, sorry, more expensive. Which is exactly what we want. A bit rash to do it on everything, but... Ooh, rail log cards. Could create input shortage for that. Railway's still not expensive. All I've done is hurt my own economy. Yeah, that's bad. That's not good. Is there anything I could do about that? Well, I mean... Yeah, I can actually. I can make them diesel trains or electric. Let's make them electric. I need more oil. Fortunately, oh, there's a lot more around here. Oil is incredibly expensive right now. Then I can make diesel trains. Turns out this game, way more fun, way easier when you already have everything unlocked. I want to unify my little island. But the Ripper's still alive. Right, I also have a cunning plan as to how to get more population. Now, try and stay with me because it's a rather technical, complex one. Basically, we're going to go over here. We're going to click Conquer State, and we're going to conquer this lot. That's the plan. There's like 2 million people here. And we're going to take them. Okay, I want to see if this actually works. So, Britain is currently on this. Yeah, okay, it does actually increase it. Now they're notorious. Egypt sided with Oyo. That's fine. Okay. The homie also trying to turn up here. Honestly, that's fine. Here's what we do. Conquer state, the homie. What's my infamy? Maybe we should conquer Cairo. No, don't. Laith. Laith. Try and conquer Cairo. Might be invading Loango as well. That's kind of rough, because I think we're immediately at war with them. 50 days, gonna have to be a naval invasion. Nothing under construction. Okay, well, we need way more military stuff. More naval bases. Okay, and there's that one, sure. Battleship hoax. What? One option in Punga Punga. Engines, glass, and fertilizer. Okay, there we go. 2 days. There we go. Blitz him. He only has 1 guy. Please, okay, first thing there I thought we just didn't tell him. That's gonna split into 2, isn't it? All right, that should be that lot dealt with. Naval invade. We should build some barracks, actually. Just realized our army doesn't really exist. All right, we've annexed Loango. More infantry to Great Britain. Always happy. 2 little things here. What? Okay, so we naval invaded. Got there, and then our guy just left. Did you make it? Okay, you made it now. Geez, dude, you just turned up and left. Again, bad. It's just bad. Bad system. More infamy for Great Britain. How much? I swear I've been like most of Britain's infamy. Yeah, embargoing me makes your life worse. You know that, right? There we go. You're going to be in turmoil. You've got a lot of infrastructure issues. So that's fine. I can help with that. I'm a nice guy. What can I say? GDP is rising. About to overtake the Ottomans. I mean, our population's risen quite a bit as well. Meanwhile, the Austrians to the moon. For the North Germans, to be fair. I'm about to finish this colony. Yay! That took so long. Make sure I get rid of all barracks here, because I don't need them. All right, I've got some choices when it comes to recognition. Austria? No. Russia? Probably, but they're allied to Austria. Britain? America, I think, is the easiest, but they also have a navy. It's not like we have that big of an army. It's just very good at what it does. Agreement with the French sounds good to me. Gives us a lot of our bureaucracy back. Oh, okay. Right, I'm looking at markets. I thought Russia just straight up conquered Iran. Oh, they have. No, wait, have they? Come on. Stop, give me the markets one. Now that's just white. Okay, right. No, they've puppeted Iran. Now, they're not going to be like the Qing. Probably going to need a much, much bigger army to deal with them. At least double the size. Take advantage of the existing population. That's literally what I'm doing here. Did our GDP just double to 52, 53 million? Look at how rapidly that's increasing. My God. We finally have the population to sustain our insane amounts of production. You're going to prioritize silk. And that trade deal with the French has really helped us. It means like being able to get other trade. Orchards rubber literally everywhere. Alright, this is going to be our first synthetic plant. Hopefully this goes well. Theoretically, this should boom our economy. We don't have to roll out anyone else for silk. Ah, yes. I forgot about the whole sulfur thing. We have sulfur mines. Finally. My God, we've been looking for sulfur everywhere. Oh, finally we killed the Ripper or got the Ripper. That took so long. That's been the last like 30 years. Okay, that's going to cost a lot, for sure. 13,000 a week. Government expenses. Okay. What are you lacking? Go on, tell me. Talk to me. You need radios. Okay. Where's our electronics in? Rubber and electricity. Electricity is expensive. Let's get some of that going. It's importing all the goods we need. Got the convoys for it, after all. Okay, that should do it. More infantry to Great Britain. Even more government expenses? Jesus, man. How's our Communist Party doing? Oh, does it not exist anymore? Oh, the communists are dead. Who's disrespecting our maps? Dude, I don't care about my claim on Togo. I don't know who that is, but they are taking out the British. Bemba. Go on, Bemba. More infantry to the British. Rinse and repeat, lads. Yeah, our GDP goes up weekly by, it looks like, about 2 mil or a mil. Obviously not as ridiculous as the Austrians. Oh my God. Even more. Stop. Give me the... Okay, there's something broken here. He's spamming these events. Look at how many times I'm supplying colonists. I'm spending 54,000 on supplying colonists. This is so stupid. Right, I don't know if we're actually going to be able to do this, but I'll be honest, I'm feeling very ill and I need to go and lie down. So I'm going to at least give it an effort. Oh God, I feel very rough. I'll be fully honest, I think this challenge would have been... I'll be fully honest, I think this scenario would have been a lot more impressive had I not been ill. I'm pretty sure within this time frame, I definitely could have conquered pretty much most of China. Obviously, depending on truces and infamy. There have been times, I won't lie, especially at the start when I was really... God, yeah, I'm not doing this again, Jesus. Especially at the start when I was stacking gold for no reason. Or like creating a resource economy when it's stupid, like my guys are all suited to infrastructure. Yeah, definitely some lost time there. Oh, yeah, it's gotten progressively worse as time has gone on, my illness. As illnesses tend to do when you do anything like mildly active. But it's for the content, lads. And I do appreciate that people are concerned about me. Thank you very much for that. It's much obliged. Oh, we're landing. That's surprising. Yeah, I'm fine. Like I said, I know where my limits are. And right now, I need to go lie down. That's where my limits are. Okay, and right now, I need you to actually be there. We might actually pull this off. You know what I'm going to do? Wait, are my boys loyal? Okay, no worries. I'll give more infamy to Great Britain, I suppose. Summoned all of our conscripts available. They'll be joining him shortly. And they are good conscripts. You have more notoriety than I do, just because I keep on getting the same stupid events. Yeah, good luck trying to push me back, mate. Yep, that's my current health as well as what our expenditure is. We've actually increased our standard of living decently as well. What's the kill rate for this? Look. We've lost roughly the same amount of wounded. No, we haven't. Half the amount. I'm blind. So we've lost about 30,000 troops. He's lost 100,000. So 3 to 1. We have more boys turning up. Who the hell is this guy? Okay. There's just a man here. Pretty sure he's taken a bunch of conscripts away from the other guy. Especially considering the other one is ridiculously good at what he does. But okay. Well, we're winning in Africa, at least. You have 58 defense. You have like a high... Why is our offense so low? Okay, well, there's that done. I think we're going to join this front now. Okay, I have a plan. It's a bold plan. A shockingly bold plan. I'll have this guy attack on the understanding that he's probably not going to win. Then have this guy defend because he has like plus 30% here, plus 30% here, like 30 base here, not 30%, which is even better. And, well, yeah, his defense is like kind of stupidly ridiculous. The other guy's not going to break through realistically. We don't need to. We just need to hold. Like I came from nowhere. Like I've got a decently large economy, sure. But, oh God, look at that. But realistically, I'd be a bit upset personally if I was living in DC and then suddenly some random guys from Lanfang turned up with tanks just rolling on down the street. I've been improving relations with the British this entire time right now, but I don't think for this. Dude, please. The game keeps on spamming me with these African events. I can't do it. Because it's worrying me. I don't know if it's my, like, stupid mindset or if these things are generally happening. So I'm going to have to go back and watch the recording because I'm getting a bit delirious. But we have been recognized. We are a great power. We made it. Which, again, shouldn't be surprising considering this is basically the game on easy mode. But we did it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we are going to leave it for today. Yeah, it was fun. I have a lot of really cool stuff for Victoria 3 in the works. Yeah. I don't want to spoil it. But stay tuned because 2023, we're going to be doing some pretty insane stuff. I've got a really good group of people working on it. And we're going to be manipulating the game in ways that you might not expect. So that'll be a lot of fun. What else should I say? Oh, yeah. If you enjoy Discord videos, we're planning on doing those a couple of times a month. So make sure to join the Discord. What Discord videos are, for those of you who don't know, are games where I invite you, the audience, to participate in a video. Sometimes there'll be like a challenge. Sometimes there's a theme. Sometimes like a storyline. Sometimes it's just chaos. It's a lot of fun. And I hope to see you all there. Otherwise, I guess subscribe, and I'm gonna go lie down. See you all next time, if I live. Goodbye. Huge shout out to our patrons, most notably Charlie Demerel, Crilly, Flyerton, JDow52, Cargon, Sjalmi, Lewis Wright, Nicole's Christ, QA Shard, Redguard, and ShadowSinger. Your support means a lot, guys. Whilst you're here, you might as well click on another video. I mean, it's literally right there.